What's up, nerds? I'm a Renegade Cactus, but you can call me whatever you want. Welcome back to Bounty of One, and yes, this week we just got Bounty of One. Why? Because I just wanted to jump back in with basically a bang. And yeah, I mean, we already had 2 videos about Rob3rt, so why not make it a hat trick? Yeah, hat trick is 3. Yeah, I know sports. I really don't. Now, what I wanted to do, I got a decent idea what I want to do. And the last 2 times I tried to focus on attack speed. This time I just want to focus on damage. Like, if there's no damage, like so, I will go for attack speed, sure, because that's useful. But I just want to go for damage. I want to go for regular damage, maybe crit damage, crit chances, stuff like that. I just want to see if it works. Like, I mean, of course it will work, but I mean, in this case, I should go for the attack speed, but we're gonna go for the damage. Every time I see damage, I'll take damage, I think, more or less. I just want to see how hard we can hit at the end. I just really need it. Like, ooh, nice. Thing is, I don't have to record today. As in, schedule-wise, I don't have to in order to have videos, stuff like that. But I wanted to, because there's something I want to rant about, and I ranted about it to like 4 people or more. But basically, today I had an encounter with like stupidity, and we're talking about a lot of stupidity. Like, there is this website in the German area, Austria. I think Germany has it as well. Sure. Wait, that's something new. Running on fumes. When you're out of dash, gain 20% move speed, 100% crit damage, and 10% damage. Huh. 100% crit damage. Not crit chance. Crit damage. Permanently augments your damage, but your projectiles are slower. The projectiles should be destroyed, reduce their damage by 50 and pierce instead. That's not bad, especially since we're going for damage. But I think we're gonna go with this one. That sounds fun. Like, we now have 10% more damage and 100% more crit damage. Yeah, it went down to 200% now. We had 300 for a bit. That's interesting. So we're not gonna go for dashes. I mean, sooner or later we probably will, because I don't feel good without dashes. Like, I really don't like this. But I mean, it's fun. So every now and then, especially if we run out of dashes without me noticing, which is quite, yeah, possible. But anyway, back to the story. There is this site called Will Haben, which just basically means wanna have. And it's exactly what the site sounds like. It's basically your flea market sites. It's basically your, what's the one, the very famous American one, Craigslist, stuff like that, like eBay more or less, but it's more like, yeah, you come and pick up your stuff type of deal. Now, I was in charge of basically selling my dad's old bed. Or old. It was bought like last year, so not that old. And it basically was like, hey, even if you wanna like put it in for like $10 or whatever, just sure, as long as someone picks it up. Great, no problem. We're gonna go for, yeah, crit, why not? And so I put it in, like I put up the, whatchamacallit, damn it. I put up the offer, basically, and it was like some amount of money for the bed. I made sure, and I always make sure about that I included all of the, like, everything about the size. Like, how long, ooh, you also shoot behind you. Okay, this one would be defensive, very good. I don't care about this one, I don't care about this one. But what I want to know is If I also shoot behind me, does this also apply to our turret? The answer is no. Oh, wait. The answer is yes. The turret also shoots behind it. Oh my goodness, that is so amazing. That is really, really cool. But anyway, yeah, every detail about the size, length, width, whatever, height. Let's increase our attack speed for once. I wanted to go for crit damage, but I mean a bit more attack speed, even if it's not a whole lot. Also, let's go with this in order to maybe possibly get some higher crits. We have 30%? Yeah, 30%. So we do, yeah, 300 something, 200 something without, like with dashes. That's not bad. Damaging aura, I like that. No. No. We're not gonna go for this. We're gonna go for the damaging aura. Why not? Because again, I want to go for max amount of damage. In this case, this would actually be good, but I see damage, I take damage. So yeah, all the details are in the what's it called again? I'm missing the word for it. Like I put in the something, you know, and said something like had a title. The title was bad, 2m10 or 210 centimeters, and 195 centimeters wide, whatever. So basically 2 by 2 meters, basically. But I put the size into the title and then again into the description, because I know that people sometimes don't read the whole description. I know that from experience. So I thought, you know, put it in the title as well, put in some photos. So it's just, you can't really miss how big the bed is. And on the first day, I got 3 or 4 people messaging me, hey, is the bed still available? And some had some questions, some just asked, is it still available? No problem. I answered the first one, like, yeah, sure, it's still available. She had a few questions, I answered it. She then was like, yeah, I'm sorry, I won't take it. I'm like, okay, sure, nope, absolutely no problem. If you don't like it, if you got some information that doesn't interest you, basically, I get it. Like, don't take it, that's fine. Then another guy who was like, I'll take it. I can pick it up tomorrow. I was like, sure, that sounds great. Is 4 p.m. all right with you? Because 4 p.m. that's when I'm off work and I can just go to the house and just wait for someone there. It was like, sure, 4 p.m. is great. I'm like, awesome. 4 p.m. it is then. It was like, yeah, 4 p.m. Now today, when again at 4 p.m. I am about to meet this person who's about to buy the bed. I'm at the house. I'm sitting on the couch. Basically, it's my parents' house, of course. It's sitting on the couch, watching some YouTube videos. Time goes by. It's now 4 p.m. I'm like, okay, sure. I mean, usually people aren't really the most punctual with the site and stuff like that. Like they're, yeah, let's give it some time. If he's not here in like 10 more minutes, I'm gonna write him a message like, hey, what's up? Where are you? I'm waiting. Because the only reason I was at the house was for exactly that, to wait for him and to sell the bed. Some of you might be able to guess where this is going. I know I saw damage and I didn't take damage, but I just wanted a little bit more percent. Some, what's it called? Pierce would be great now. But yeah, so I was there and it's 4 p.m. No one's coming, no one's messaging me. I'm like, okay, sure, that's no big deal. For 10, I'm like, I mean, I would like to know what's happening if he's still coming. 4:15, I get a message. I'll come at 5. Like, what do you mean you come at 5? I come at 5. Is that okay? And I mean, what am I supposed to say? No, it's not okay. No, it's not okay. You come here now. That's basically not really possible, but yeah. Like, alright. I'm only here because I'm waiting for you, so please come as soon as you can. Like, yeah, I'll be there at 5. I'm like, okay, 5. 5. Like, yeah, 5. Alright. So I'm... Damn it! Damn it! Damn it. That sucks. I dashed into an enemy, basically. Yeah, let's retry. I'm gonna do the same thing again, I think. And hope that I'll get some Pierce. But yeah, a little bit pissed because, I mean, it's one thing if, like, around 3 o'clock he writes, hey, you know, I'm sorry, can't make it at 4. I'll be there at 5. Is that okay? That's one thing. Yeah. But after the fact, like 4:15, he tells me I can't be there at 4. I mean, no shit, Sherlock. But yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm a little bit mad, but sure, I'm here. 5. Let's take this in case we get something like the onion again. Now, 5 rolls around. I'm like, okay. I'm guessing he'll be there at, let's say, 5:10 or whatever. No, 5:03, or I think 3 or 4 minutes after 5, I get a message, hey, I'm here, where can I park? I'm like, great, go outside, show him, please, park here, whatever. Awesome. He comes in with his son, I'm guessing, and damn it. Yeah, like, sure, it's in it's in, what's it called? It's on the first floor, or second floor, basically. We call it the first floor. No, it's the ground floor. It's the second floor. People would call it the second floor. Alright, they come with me. Now, reminder, it's about a bed where I made sure that I absolutely put all the necessary information. I mean, if we don't find any damage, we're gonna go for attack speed, I'm not gonna lie. We got put all the informations that are needed and required into, no, we go for damage this time, into the description, and I even put the size into the name of the whatever. I'm once again missing this freaking word. But whatever. What do we take? Let's go for more range, in case we get something with range. Now, second floor. Projectiles bounce, but they do it so in opposite directions. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Let's go for the projectile here. But now, yeah. I show him the bed. I'm like, there it is. This idiot. This absolute buffoon. This, I wanna have... I got some more choice words, but I mean, this is kind of family friendly. I mean, yeah, no, whatever. This piece of shit looks at the bed, looks at me, and says, that's too big for my room. I'm like, what do you mean that's too big for your room? Like, what do you mean? You knew how big it was. It's too big for my room. How big is that? Like 2 meters? I'm like, yes. I'll take out my phone. I go to the app, show him the whatchamacallit, the word that I'm still missing, that he replied to. Like this, we had a we were writing because of this that I put in. You know, I'm completely blank on the word. I showed him in the title. There, it says there, 2 meter 10. And here again, 2 meter 10. You asked about the bed, about this bed. What do you mean it's too big for your room? He's like, I think it's too big. I gotta go home and measure. Like, what do you mean you gotta go home and measure? He asked me yesterday about the bed, like if it's still there. Yesterday, I'm like, yeah, sure. We appointed like 4 p.m. for today. And this piece of garbage, this absolute buffoon of a human being, I love the word buffoon, by the way, this stupid piece of shit didn't measure his room, didn't read the, let's call it an article. It wasn't an article, but didn't read the article. I'm just gonna call it that for now. And came an hour late without any of the needed informations. And I was so baffled. Like I was shooketh, as they say. I was completely in shock. I wanted to cuss him out. I wanted to punch that guy. I mean, of course I wouldn't do that, but I was just like, what do you mean? You don't know. What do you mean it's too big? That doesn't make any sense. Like, you wouldn't go to a car dealership, ask about like a hey, you got a green Porsche? And they're like, sure, we got a green Porsche. You take a look at the green Porsche and they're like, yeah, it's green. Why is it green? Like, no. It's stuff like that. I was completely flabbergasted. And then, yeah, of course, he was like, yeah, he's gonna drive home to measure. And then he's gonna call and say if he takes it or not. And I was pretty sure he would never return, but I was like, okay, you go home, you measure. If it works out and you're gonna take the bed, you tell me, and then you come by and pick it up. If you go home and measure and you don't take the bed, you also tell me. Because if 20 minutes later he's like, yeah, sorry, no can do, then I know. I was at my parents' house, not at my own house, so, or flat. So I wanted to go home, but I was waiting for this piece of garbage. And of course, I mean, I think most of us know where this is going. Of course, he never talked to me again. He never said anything. He never gave me an answer if it's too big or not, whatever. Which at this point I was basically I knew that would happen. But I was so completely and utterly caught off guard. Like, I had multiple problems with sites like that, where people said they would come by and they would never come by. That's why I usually, in the morning of the day that I'm meeting people, technically, write again, just to make sure, hey, we're still up for today. I like making sure. That's the whole reason. And again, sometimes, yeah, sometimes even people stop by, look at the stuff, and are like, no, I don't like it. Or you basically haggle. Like, I've had stuff where I was like, okay, I didn't have any dashes left. Right when I died, I got the dashes. I think I'm too angry to play, but we're gonna try one more time. 3 failed attempts are still something like a full attempt, whatever. But yeah, I've had times where it's like, okay, I put something in for, let's say, $100. Someone writes me and is like, hey, can we do like 80? I'm like, sure, yeah. And when they come by, they're like, how about 60? And I'm like, you piece of shit, we already agreed on a different price than I wanted. But yeah, that's one thing. Like, that's just, I wouldn't even call it rude people. That's basically, some people expect that from sites like that, or from flea markets or whatever. Some people absolutely expect this to happen. How did that hit me? How am I this bad? I mean, yeah, I know, because I am I am angry, but I need to vent. I need to vent about this, because again, I get it. Some people, like, when people haggle, I get it. So people wanna buy stuff as cheap as possible, especially if it's used, secondhand, whatever. I get it, and I usually haggle a little bit as well, although as soon as me and the person selling this is a catastrophe. It's a catastrophe. I was looking on my second monitor and didn't see that I was running it ahead first. Okay, one last try. One last try and that's it then. This is a disaster. Complete disaster. But yeah, I also haggle a little bit. Stuff like that, I don't mind. And again, if people don't drop by, that sucks. That absolutely sucks and makes me furious as well. But to drop by without knowing any of the most important things. Like, let's say you want to buy Pokemon cards, okay? Let's say you want to buy Pokemon cards and you see on a site like that the listing of 50 Pokemon cards and then in brackets English, or let's say German. You say you're gonna take them. You go to that person's home or whatever. They show you 50 German Pokemon cards. And you're like, how many cards do you have? And they're like, 50. We agreed on 50. Yeah, but why are they German? Like, you agreed to that. It's not like I pulled a fast one on anyone. It's not like I omitted how big the bat is. It was really just I gave you all the information. It's not my fault that you are too stupid to either read or understand. Like, seriously. I really needed to get this off my chest, and I talked about with a few people about it already. Come on. I mean, it's a good thing that I got the bonus life already, because yeah. But yeah, I needed to get this off my chest. It's just, and that's basically why I'm recording today, although I don't have to. And since, I mean, the idea was, hey, after work, go to your parents' house, wait for that person to drop by, help them with getting rid of the bed or putting the bed into their car, stuff like that. It's no problem. And then go home. And if you feel like it, you record. That was the whole plan for today, basically. But this whole thing, took so long because I was waiting the whole time. And I mean, if you wait for something, time goes slower. I mean, I like both of them. This one would be great if I already had high AoE, but I think we're gonna go for this. It's just bonus damage. I love this talent, this object, even if it's not the greatest. The thing is, it also deals AoE damage, so if we increase our AoE damage, we increase AoE size. I mean, we also increase the AoE, or the AoE of the lightning strike, so that's not bad. But today was just so damn draining. Like, I was furious, which is draining. I was just waiting, doing nothing, which is draining. Like, it drains energy more than some activities. And that's so weird. And right now my knee hurts. My right knee hurts it's hurt for the last half an hour or whatever. It just sucks. Why does it do that? Just because I'm old? I'm not that old. But just today is not my day, I would say. At least that rhymes. But otherwise, we're gonna take crit chance here, just so that our crit damage upgrade does something. Because we're already at 450% crit damage, so that's not bad. That's not bad. But yeah, thank you for listening. As I say in times like these, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Stupid people everywhere. And again, the biggest the biggest problem today was that the guy was so stupid as to not take a look at the dimensions that I put into the, again, let's call it article. The grenade wasn't bad last time, or whatever, but it was not great. Let's take the safe route. But yeah, the biggest problem was him being so stupid as to come in without any knowledge of what he was buying. Like, there are some people who just buy everything of sites like that. And if you put it without a price, like if you put it in for free, then you just get 10 messages in like 10 minutes of people who just take stuff for free. Doesn't matter what it is, they will take it. Which makes it easier to get rid of stuff that you don't want to, but it's just so weird. But yeah, and it's just the biggest problem I have with people like that, again, today was something very special. The biggest problem usually is people who don't tell me, like who don't say, who don't cancel, basically. Like if you cancel the day before, if you cancel 2 hours before, it's okay. I might be a little bit mad, but I mean, okay, sure, it's your right to reconsider. But stuff like that, I should just stop talking about it. But I think you can see why this would upset me quite a bit. Right? I mean, I'm not, what's the word I'm looking for now? No, irrelevant, no, inherent, no, incoherent, no. I don't know, there is a word within at the end, at the beginning. I mean, it's understandable that I'm mad at this, right? It's, yeah. Yeah, you understand. You understand. I just hate stuff like that. But then again, for me, that was a new one. Again, someone who had no idea what they were actually buying, basically. I mean, I know he knew it wasn't bad. That much was obvious, but no idea about the dimensions and stuff. It was just the weirdest. Sure. Let's go for this again. Because now we are at 700% crit damage once we have no dashes left. We only have 2 dashes, so there are quite a lot of times where we have no dashes left. Also, we gain movement speed, which of course makes it easier to avoid stuff without any dashes. And also makes our, damn it, lightning strike more often. Because the lightning is based on move distance. And the faster you move said distance, the better. The more lightning strikes. And now with a way bigger AoE, oh my goodness. And with decent damage. Let's dash again for more decent damage. Okay, I want to see some crits with the lightning. I saw a crit out of the corner of my eye, but it was too far away so that I didn't. Yes! I didn't see the number. 1,200, I think? Oh, come on, stop that shit. Talking to myself there. 1,600 without any dashes, I think. Okay, deputy is about, sheriff is about to appear. Yeah, I want my turret to be in range and on screen, basically. Thing is, of course I am, but we are lacking any attack speed. We don't have a single attack speed upgrade, and even though our turret has more attack speed than us, it's just like 1.3 times what we have is really not a whole lot. But I said I just wanted to go for damage, and I mean, we're doing good amounts of damage. Shoot behind you is great. Emit an aura that periodically deals damage. I like the onion, even if it's not that great. I mean, with the damage that we're doing, and also the increased AoE, if we can increase it even more, it's just bonus damage without us having to do anything and without having to stop. Like 62. I think we did something like 400 400 critical damage. Yeah, 433 with just the aura. If we have no dashes and we crit, of course. That's I just can't. Today's not my day. This will be the only video that I'm recording today. Also, the camera is very, very like light, right? I mean, sorry. Does that do anything? No. Like usually it's a bright. That's the word I was looking for. Usually it's not that bright. Now let's go for more damage. I could have rerolled. I still have some rerolls left. I ran in a straight line away from a straight line skill shot. How? I want to say how stupid can you be, because it's just I am very much distracted by life today. But yeah, I'm not bringing my A game. I'm not bringing my B game, not even my C game. It's just I'm bringing my X, maybe Y game, something like that. Gain 10% more experience from future and past coins. Nice. You're damaged by 30, but reduces your attack speed by 20. Screw it. Our projectiles are fast. Our attack speed is slow. But our damage increase... I ran into an enemy again. Our damage increase is quite a lot. And if I get rid of my dashes, it's 10%. 588. 588 crits. If I saw that correctly. 600 something crits. With our... Was it the onion or the lightning? Whatever. I think I just saw it. 2,500 damage crit. Damn. Our turret really doesn't shoot a whole lot. This feels weird. Like just going for raw damage feels weird with this character. It feels like no matter what you do, you want some attack speed. Even if you don't go fully attack speed, of course, that's also a possibility. It's just you want some attack speed. I'm gonna take some attack speed. Now we're at least a little bit faster than we were at the beginning. Not a whole lot though. I really need some health. Could somebody give me some health? Health. I mean, the next time we get hit, we like so, we heal instantly, and then we... Did you see that angle? Like, how I ran in an angle right into it. That was fascinating. Like, again, today is not my day. I'm still mad about the whole thing because it just basically took away my day. Like, after I went to work, of course, and afterwards I basically didn't do shit for a few hours because of that piece of shit. And now I'm home and doing stuff, and again my knee hurts. Damn it. Anyway, that's gotta be it. Let's go back to the menu and take a look at the black market. Haven't been there in a while. Is there anything new? Wait. Oh no. Okay, the 302 are our total that we already had. Because I was like, it can't be that I have 302 left, but no, of course not. What do we have? Start your game with... Wait. We didn't have that one? With a common attack speed upgrade, we didn't have that? Weird. Move faster. Start with bigger area effects. I mean, I could go for Fated Die if I get rid of something up here, but I think I like what we have right now. Raise the chance of generating additional choice in chests by 40% instead of right now 30? Yeah, 30. Or same, but with upgrades. I think I want to go for upgrades more. Yeah. Let's keep it at that. I don't wanna. You know? I just don't wanna. I would love to play more and record more, but just I'm not in the best state. Let's go at it again tomorrow. Anyway, thank you nerds so much for watching. Starting next week, I'll just have a little bit more variety. Pretty sure I'll just keep going with Bounty of 1. By the way, are we still Robert 0.3? Of course, because we haven't won anything. Makes sense. But yeah, starting next week, we'll have some variety again. I'll probably, by the time you see this will technically go on off. No, this will go live on the Friday, this video. So on this Sunday, I'll probably stream. Not 100% sure though. But yeah. Thank you nerds so much for watching. I'm the Renegade Cactus and I gotta run. Bye bye.